Hello, hello, and welcome to my next exploration. I want to say thank you for all those that have followed me, and I just want to say I do appreciate it and appreciate the feedback and that so many people like it and stuff. But anyway, today we are at St. Lucia's military base. Now, a lot of people get this mixed up, but this is different from the homes that were used in the Troubles. This place here actually goes back 250 years, and this was built. It's a military place, and like police used to be used, and then they built the new place. You can actually see the new place just in behind. But this is the old place here. And there's buildings galore, and they're all beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's another big building down there. It's maybe even the biggest. I'll go down to it in a wee second. But how class is that? And all the parking space. Now, what I did say here was this place was up for sale for between 5 to 7 million, but they've actually changed their mind and they're now turning it into a museum, which I think is just class. Like literally right up my street. They turned it into a museum, and which I think is a no-brainer. I don't understand why they didn't do it 20 years ago. Imagine they turned this in where you could come up and you did a tour, and then you went to the governor's house, which is literally just beside this, and then you went to the houses, which are just over there, actually down that way. The houses, do a tour around, have someone from the Catholic community, some from the Protestant community. Even I know people that lived in that place. Get them in and tell, explain what it was like living there, what it was like in the Troubles, and then this would be taking them even further back. It's all part of our history, and Omagh is a class place for it. There's even more than that. Like, there's so many abandoned places in Omagh, it's unreal. And I promise I will go further afield, but I don't really need to when there's so much on my doorstep, and I've had good feedback from people from Omagh. But remember, drop a follow, please. Right, we're going to start here, this building. Now, I don't know what these buildings are specifically used for, but this one, no. I can get into one building, just one. Can't get into any of the bigger buildings, which is unfortunate. And we'll do a quick walk around. I may cut out between places so you don't need to watch me walking all the time. But you've got this building. It's massive. It's beautiful. The video will not do it justice, I promise you. And I can't wait till they do it up and open it up. And hope they spend the right bit of money into it. But I think they should connect it into everything. Get them other houses sealed up, stop people from wrecking them. And just take tours and stuff. I think it'd be great. Bring a bit of tourism, Noma. Have all the coffee shops and all. So there's nothing around there. It's literally just a dead end. So it is. I always do like a wee walk around before I shoot a video, just so I know where I'm going, and if there's anything good, or they want to be walking places and it'd be a waste of time. Well, this here, I presume, was a jail. So I think these are all jail, like wee tiny rooms. See there? Maybe not. I thought it because of the bars on here, but I suppose it was a police thing at some stage, so they probably just had the bars up anyway. But it's all closed off. And as I say, I would never in my life break in anymore. Now, the thing is, be careful here. No, there's no gate. There's nothing. So I need to be careful. But literally, that's the police station, and they can get out that side and just walk over. So if they see me, I'm fucked. Literally fucked. But you've got this place. There's another view of that. As I say, that one there is probably the biggest building, but it's in behind these trees. But I will be able to show you different parts of it in different angles. Then you've got this building, which is massive as well. And then this one here, which I think is someone stayed in it. Would have been living quarters. The other thing is, there's electric cables everywhere. Literally everywhere. And there's warnings in all the buildings: high electricity, danger, do not enter. So it's very weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was because when they changed from the old system to the new system, to get the electric in, they needed shitloads of wires, and they've just never changed it, and it's made some of the buildings dangerous. But definitely that big building down the back, it's got the signs up everywhere, front and back. So I'm not sure it'd be even wise to go into it, even if I could, just for safety reasons. So we're actually going to go around the back of this, because there's loads of wee huts and houses and stuff like that. So, and I don't really know where I'm at here in relation to the governor's house, but when I go round a bit, oh I do, it's here. I know, sorry. We go in here. So look, it's all dead end. We go in here. This is like an old hut. They're all closed off, which is fine. So I wonder, can you see the governor's house? You can, right? Do you see? Let me see if I can zoom in through. Right, do you see where the camera is? See that building behind that? That brick building? That is the governor's house. And I've done a video of it. So I have in Omagh. Of course, the trees in my way. Let's see. So there, if you can see it better. That is the governor's house. That's how close we are from here. Literally, you just go across there. You throw a stone at it. But yeah, I think it all used to be connected and stuff. And everyone knows about the governor's house and everyone knows about the military homes, but not many people actually know about this place, so they do. Or well, know about it, but they don't know much about what's in it because it's completely sealed off. So, any of you ever walk around the brick or the side of the showgrounds down past Argos, down to where the bridge is, you used to be able to see all the brick wall. It's all overgrown now, so you can't really see much of it. But the walls are massive, so they are. So we're going to go around here. It's kind of like a wee maze, so it is. Just to show you how many different buildings there is. There's a building, there's a hut. Oh, just got stung by something. Look, this is what I mean by electric cables. Look how many electric cables. What is this about? And they're everywhere. They run along these walls. And there's warnings up about them. But anyway, I can't get in any of the buildings, so I think I'm alright. Huh? Down this way, less moss and shite. Another building. In there. Not much in them, like, but they're all secured off, which is fine. Obviously, people can't be trusted, so sure that looked graceful, but there's another big building. Huts. They're everywhere. So that is the back of that big building there that I showed you from the front. I'll show you the go around now just so you know where I'm on about. This is another big building. Now, this building here is literally the only one that I'm able to get into that I can see. Unless it's Spider-Man, there's a few one with windows open up high. There's that big building I was telling you about, but we'll get to it. So there's the front of that one. And then you have the front of this one. That says South Africa, and I've literally just noticed that there now. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Where are you at? There we go, South Africa. But that's the South African building. Don't think this says anything on that, but we'll take a wee look over and I'm going to show you it's down here. So this house here, I can get into, and it looks to be like a living quarters. But it's building number 5. I've seen up to building number 17, but I don't think that includes huts. But there's and then there's like 17B and 2B and all. So I mean, there must be at least 20, 25 buildings here and stuff. But I can get in here, so I can. So I'm going to jump in now and just show you quickly. And oh, that is not what you want to hear. Police siren when you're out doing an exploration beside a fucking police station. Right, anyway, don't think it was for me. If I've nothing else to add to this video, you'll know that it was for me. But anyway, I'm going to jump in this building here and just show you quickly about. Right, this is the only building that I'm able to get into. I'm started upstairs, so it looks to be like it was a living quarter. So it does. We shower, sink and all. I presume there was like a bed there. And this is outside. So, if you can see it, I'll try and zoom in. That's where they're building the new school at. That way. This bit may be a bit shaky because my stabilizer's playing up a wee bit, but someone's obviously been here. So I said that I've never seen a video of this place before, which I haven't. But there's been people here, not a lot, but there's just enough stuff done, like holes throughout and stuff, to make me think that there's been people here. Because I would never do something like that. I'm not a fucking invalid. We've got the attic. I didn't left my bag outside with my torch, so there's no point going up. It's just pitch black up there. It's just an attic. But there's loads of wee rooms, and they're all got sinks and stuff in them. I think this is definitely where they stayed. Sinks in there, so sink. Don't know why it's cordoned off. There seems to be nothing wrong with it. This one, just simply the roof has come in. Down here, another wee room. This is what, see what I mean? Well, there's a sink, so again, I think it's better. But someone's been in there. Right, chill room. So, bottle of Boost on the floor, did that. Like, so obviously people have got in here. And of course, they can't be trusted, the fucking idiots. But it's just gents and ladies, you don't really need to see that. And the exit outside. But I'm going to quickly nip downstairs and show you downstairs. So, this is where the hose hangs out. Notice. Another wee room, and we'll just go downstairs. Left my torch outside, so it's a bit dark. But we're down into the light now, so it's grand. So again, a bit of damage done. Whatever the obsession is with people coming in and wrecking the place. This is downstairs. We bathroom, cubby hole, and in here would have been like a, I don't know, dining room or something. But look, what do you see? Sorry, fingers in the way. What do you see? So this would have been like where they socialised if they were staying over. It's like a bar and stuff. And no, I'm not going in there. I went in there. There's nothing in there. And I don't know if the torches won't be able to see properly. Now, I'm not stepping in that water. It says everywhere about electrics and the sheer volume of electrics. Like it says a high electrical area. The sheer volume of electrics running through this place is everywhere. There's electric cables everywhere, outside, inside. It's unbelievable. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe it was just the way they were set up years ago, and when it was converted, it ended up needing loads of leads. But down here, not much else to see. That was the stairs, and then we've in here. So in here, actually, I haven't been here actually. So let's go for a wee dander. We'll make it quick. So there was open windows, by the way. I did not break in here. I would never do that. If I wanted to break in anywhere or go into them other buildings, because that's where I really want to see. But I have this good stone flooring. This, you can't see in here, but I just want to look. Oh, that's a kitchen where they would have cleaned. Looks to be like loads of sinks and stuff. There definitely would have been cooking. So this was a house of some sort. This was a staying quarters. So it is. But that's basically it. Lovely, lovely house. Everything about this place is just class. Absolutely class. What is? Right, so this is outside of, I didn't get in through the stairs, by the way. I'm not going to show anyone how I got in. Because there was a tiny bit of damage done, and it's very difficult to get into this place. It wasn't easy, but and I will be respectful for anyone that's watching it. No need to knock on the door. I won't be back after today. So this is this big building, and I think it was, you can see pictures of it, and it was class, but it's all overgrown now, which is fine. But look, And this is like just one section of it. There's loads. It's flipping huge. So it is. There, we walkway across. So there would have been stairs there that go up into that area. And here, and this is like a bridge area, so that in under, and then there's things downstairs. But look, it says, danger high voltage enclosure. There's electric cables everywhere. There, 1881. Let's see, zoom in on that. 1881. So it was, that building was made. So 144 years ago. So it was. But I think parts of it, maybe that old jail that was over there, the very small one. And look, this building just keeps going. And there's a window, look, open. But I'm not Spider-Man, so I'm not exactly going to be able to get in there. And I'll tell you this, whenever one of my videos, I ended up deleting it because it was the first video I ever did, and the quality was crap when I watched back on it, and I've got a little bit better. Not still a pro yet, but a little bit better. I'll watch back on it, deleting it, but at the end of it, I videoed the walls from the outside. Literally the walls from the outside, and then you could go up, and I zoomed in that building there's a load of birds hitting the windows and all. They were trapped inside. I'm not even sure I'd want to get in because it'll just be disgusting and dirty and run down and bird shit, but it was like very weird, eerie to watch. So it was. And if you wanted, you could walk down there if there was a window to get in, like, but here's another entrance. Again says 1881. Nip down below. And you've got round here, which is just the end of the building. But how long have I been walking there? It's huge, absolutely huge. I don't understand how these amount of buildings in Omagh have been just allowed to go to rot and waste. Could they not have been saved and used for something? And I know people say turn them into flats and everything, but do something with them. Like, they're class. I'd rather work in that building than that green police station, in my opinion. There's just something unique about something old. I love it. So that's just round the side. There isn't much down there. I'll be going back round that side. Sorry, back round that side and down in a wee minute. But you've got that, more buildings, what looks like a wee mini fire truck station there. And then you've got this here, which is the big building that shows you that's a start, a big beautiful one. And as I say, I think you strip that all back. I have pictures, and I'll try and touch. Oh look, Waterloo. Let's see if I can go even. Waterloo. So they're all named. Wonder what they're named after. Don't think this one has a name. Huh. Nice wee like greenhouse area. Well, no one come in for that police siren, so obviously it wasn't for me. They know I'm respectful. We'll go round. This is the back. It's all closed off. So it is. There's building number 15, 14. As I say, I've seen 17, but I've seen a 2B and a 17B, so that's at least 19. I don't think I counted the huts. Just checking this corner. So there's a possibility of a window, but the chances of me climbing up to that is very slim. I am in my 40s and stiff as fuck, so that's not even worth trying. We'll walk around the front and show you the front. In fact, I'm going to cut out. Need to take my lace. I want to be safe, you know. So we're just back around the front of here. I'm very out and open here, so I need to be careful. But that's the view of the other building. So that's the South African building. Huh? Class. It's these big buildings. That was the other one that I presume was open first. Just because of the size of it. That's that big building down here. Now we have the one here. Now there's no name on this one that I can see. And again, danger, high voltage enclosure, whatever that means. Everything's sealed up though, which is fine. No year putting this whenever it was built. And that's just round the side. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut down till another wee part. So see you shortly. So this is back to the side of the building that says Waterloo. So you have it. See the trees fell there against that building, but look, if you look down along the outside, try and zoom in. Huh? It's like that's the walkway. Then there's like a bridge. See, it went in under. And I think it's secured at the very top, and then there's a wall here. But it's all overgrown now, so it'd actually be easy enough to get into. But I think it's such a unique design. There's the building, and zoom out again. There's the building there that had the what I presume was accommodation, so maybe people were staying over, maybe people permanently lived there. It's hard to know. But you've got then building number 6. And then this is the back of the big building, which I absolutely love. Just gonna take a wee nosy over here. Don't think there's anything there. There's not, right. So this building here is the one that I seen from down there. So for those that don't know where we're at, by the way, getting in here was hard work. It was not anything easy, I promise you. So as if you're going to stroll over and figure out how to get in, I would implore people, if you're going to fuck about, just stay away, honestly. It's in great condition. It's right beside the police station. High chance of getting caught. And what else? They're going to be doing it up. They're going to turn it into a museum, so leave it alone. If you're going to explore, most explorers are generally good. But anyway, look, this is area here. If you can see the bunker down there. So I was standing beside the bunker, just over there, when I done a video, my first video, and I looked up and I could see these windows. And see, I'll tell you the window exactly. That one there. There was birds hitting it. And I thought they were on the outside, and when I zoomed in I realised they were on the inside. So I think they've all got stuck inside. And I did say that I swore I would get into this place. And today I got in, and I'm very, very happy. So this is the back of it. And the thing is, look, this wall is so high. Like, I mean, 20 foot, whatever. But when you come here, it's literally just the edge. It's a very weird design, like, but it's cool as hell. It is so cool to be up this high and to be on this side, like. But it's just an old building. There's a pathway down there. I'll walk a bit closer. So, 3 floors, proper stone brick building. And this, I presume this, if that's your door in, these would have been like peepholes where people would have looked out to see who was here. How cool is that? Like, high level security shit where we under attack. It's like, you think you'd see in a castle and they would have looked out. Security things. But look at it. It's absolutely class. And then this is all overgrown, like, but it doesn't matter. It's cool. I would love to be part of when they do it up in the museum and stuff. I'd love to be part of it. I love history, love Omagh, love exploring, and love talking too. Sometimes. But again, just wee peepholes out. Don't know if you can see anything in there. It's pitch black. So that's your building right across. So it is. I was going to say something. God no, must have been a lie. Here, can see better in here. Probably just wee empty rooms like, but well, it looks to be a hallway. Oh, is that like a wee holding cell or something? Like, what the hell? Another building, another building. And that's us back here to the side of the building that had no name, big ass building that I showed you at the start. But this has been an absolute joy to go round. It's so clean, it's so tidy, it's so well organised. It's great that people can't get in. I'm just hoping I can get out. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for the positive feedback, and keep following, please, and thank you.